Live from the Business Radio X studio in Atlanta, it's time for Organization Conversation, brought to you by Wall Control Storage Systems. Wall Control gives you the storage and organization you crave. Now, here's your host, Richard Grove.
Welcome to the Organization Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Richard Grove, and I am excited to be here. Our show is brought to you by Wall Control Storage Systems. Wall Control is an award-winning, best-selling, best-in-class line of made in USA, all made in USA, wall-mounted storage and organization systems. Wall Control works great on any wall in the home or business, from the garage to the kitchen to the tool crib. We've totally got you covered. As such, this radio show will center around anything and everything loosely or directly related to organization, from wall storage to even internal structure of our business and what makes us tick. You'll learn it all here. First and foremost, we want the Organization Conversation Radio Show to bring value to both the listener as well as the guest. You, the listener, will be our top priority, and as such, we'll only bring on guests with content that we know you'll find entertaining, informative, and engagement. We'll talk with movers and shakers in the storage and organization space, from retail merchants we work with to our great network of creative and talented brand ambassadors who use our products day in and day out with what they're skilled doing. So these guys know how to use the system, they know what they're doing, and we feel like they'll bring great value to the listener. We'll talk with some of our suppliers and partners who work with Wall Control to give you a behind-the-scenes look of how we operate, what makes our family-owned and operated brand tick, and just some of the interesting stuff, the tips and tricks, and all that goes into operating a small business, specifically, obviously, to produce our brand Wall Control. We'll bring you, the listener, subscribers value by having on guests that we know to be dynamic and interesting, with great stories and valuable, entertaining experiences to share. By focusing on these guests and the stories they have to tell, we hope our audience will be enriched and find their time listening to the Organization Conversation Radio Show as time well spent. The last thing we want this radio show to be is an infomercial for Wall Control. The benefits of Wall Control will certainly be laced throughout the radio show with helpful tips, how-tos, early bird access to promotions, and the like. But the show will certainly not be, quote, about Wall Control. This show will be about the guest and the listener. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy the content as we work hard to bring it to you. If you have any feedback, ideas, or things you would like to hear on the show, please reach out to us and let us know. You can shoot me an email directly to Richard at organizationconversation.com. Connect with me on Twitter at Mr. Wall Storage. Reach out to me on LinkedIn. Certainly appreciate your input, and we'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for tuning in, subscribing, or watching. We're glad you're here.
Thank you for joining us. Organization Conversation is brought to you by Wall Control, a family-owned and operated producer of best-in-class wall-mounted organizers for your home or business, made right here in the USA. To learn more, go to wallcontrol.com.